Hey guys, Chris here. Last summer, Volvo loaned me a V60 Polestar, and that car absolutely showed me that Volvo, they can make a competitive performance car, a performance station wagon, a performance sedan that's absolutely on par with the Germans. If you haven't seen that review, please check it out up there in the right corner. But I also made a video later on in the fall about how Volvo could make Polestar into, even more performance models with the the S90, V90. Volvo showed us in the late fall that they're actually making Polestar its own brand with the performance hybrid Polestar Win, and I also talked about that car in another video, so please check that out and that video up there in the right corner. So Polestar is going to be an independent brand with their own models, hybrid performance vehicles, and EVs. So what does that leave for high performance Volvo models? I really think they should still make high performance Volvo models, but how would they do that? Well, they could bring back the R models that they had in the late 90s and in the 2000s. If you guys remember the S60R they had also, I also think they had the V60R both in the 90s and in the 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. But I really think they should bring the R models back, because we really do need, a performance version of all the Volvo models, because in my opinion, that would bring more brand value to the brand. The top models where people could aspire to, buying those cars, kids growing up today could aspire to, owning a performance Volvo that's absolutely on par with the models you get from BMW, Audi, and Mercedes. And I think they should start with the new V40 that's coming out later this year. I think later this year or early next year, they're gonna come out with the new Volvo V40. And that would be very easy. Just take the T6 engine, the all-wheel drive drivetrain, and the 8-speed automatic, and you already have, a hot hatch with 320 horsepower, but you could also do it tune on that engine, easily bring it up to 340, 350, and then you'd suddenly have, a hot hatch that would do 0 to 60 and the high force or the mid force that would absolutely compete with the S3s, with the BMW M140i, and also even the Mercedes A45 AMG. And then you have the new S60 V60 coming out later this year. You could take the current S60 V60 Polestar engine, easily chunk out about 380, 400 horsepower from that engine, put it in the new S60, the new V60, call that an R, and you'd easily have a car that would outrun the C43 AMG, the Audi S4. This car would do 0 to 60 in the mid to low force. That would be a very exciting car that would just hit the mark right on point. And then you also have the current S90 V90. So make an S90 V90R, take the same 2-liter Polestar engine that you have in the S60 V60 Polestar now. They could, with Volvo's current engine technology and where they're going with superchargers, turbochargers, and that technology, they could easily take out 420, even maybe 450 horsepower out of that engine, put it in the S90 V90R, and that car would do 0 to 60 in the low force, even high threes. An Audi S6 today with 3-liter V6 supercharged engine with 450 horsepower does 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. So they could easily match that car in performance. These are all models that I absolutely think would sell, because Volvo is just on point with styling, and they would make the R versions even more aggressive than the R design versions. These cars would be very cool, very special, and I absolutely think there's a market for Volvos with the R badge, with the real performance that could compete with, the S models from Audi, with the AMG models from Mercedes, and the M models from BMW. I think there are a lot of people out there, who maybe are going from an ordinary S60 or an S90, a T6 model, that want to upgrade into the performance realm, but since Volvo don't make that car, they have to go to the competitors. They have to go to BMW, they have to go to Mercedes, and they have to go to Audi. I even think there's room for an RS lineup. So RS models And if you take the current, or the current upcoming Polestar 1, which has, the dual electric motors on the rear axle, chunking out 218 horsepower. If you put that technology in the RS models, you'd easily have, a V40 RS with, I don't know, 450 horsepower. You'd have an S60 V60 RS with 550 horsepower. And that would just be awesome to make those models. So what do you guys think? Would you buy, a V40R with 350 horsepower instead of an Audi S3? Would you buy an S60, a V60R with 400 horsepower instead of a C43 AMG? Let me know in the comments down below, because I would most definitely buy one of those models. I think it would be really cool and really special to have those Volvo models. So let me know in the comments down below what you would think. So guys, if you like this video, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.